the MX switch breakout board. They have two switches, which is the MX switches at the top, and then we have some header pins going on in between them to connect for the switches. Let's see design software. Okay, you can see this is currently the MX switch breakout in the KiCad itself. Then we go for the schematic first. Open the schematic. We can see they have some switches going on. Cherry MX switches board going on. Then we have two switches. Then we have 4 connectors, a pair of connector for each switches. Then that is the schematic itself. Then we go to the PCB. You can see the PCB. This is the PCB. Okay, on the PCB, then we have two switches with 2 connector itself. Then we have a ground plane going on. Okay, this is the ground plane. We have a pour the ground copper on each side. So I have a ground copper in it to basically to link on the ground side, so it have an efficiency. So this is the ground copper on inside. I have ground copper here and a ground copper is another side. So each switches have its own ground copper. Okay, that's it for the PCB design which I want to show you. They have we do a simple code which is a GPIO2 and GPIO8 basically connected to the Raspberry Pi Pico itself. Then we have a ground connected to it, and we have we not connect the ground it, we connect the VCC on it. Alright, so we connect the VCC on it. Then we have the pull down digital IO pull down for the each of the switches. So we can see here, you can see this is the one it is. So we run the code. So initially will be stated as button release for each of the button, because I haven't pressed the button for test it out. This PCB is in working condition or not. So when I press the button, so it means it's working, means the connection is established. So we test it on GPIO2. So we can see that it's working. So next is we test it on GPIO6 connected to it. So both of the pin is working. So when I press both of it, so means both of them is working. So we have libraries which import some of the basics libraries, set up the push button pin. Then we have a definition of read button GPIO2 and GPIO6. Then we run in a while loop, and we have a delay which is time sleep of 0.1 second. So when I run this, so far it's working well. And this is so to prove that this Cherry MX switch breakout board which I developed and I produce it, manufacture, send it to manufacture and manufacture it worked well. And next step is I want to implement this, which is for the copy paste, which I recently make it onto a project, and maybe add on more of the macro keyboard. And for my first product, I would say is they have the 4 switches on it. In the PCB, 4 switches, Raspberry Pi Pico. Maybe I'm not sure about adding some of the sensors. I will figure out for that. So be launched soon the product. Maybe I have 3D printing in the enclosure on it for the Raspberry Pi Pico project and MX switches. Maybe nice. I have to have some of the connection or ask someone about this, how to develop 3D printing, because I have not much experience on the 3D printing stuff. And okay guys, that's about it for this video. So it's to prove that this MX switches breakout board is working fine so far. And yeah guys, that's it for my video. See you in the next one. I mean, it is proven that it's working well, and we'll be making make another maybe board, which is the product itself, the macro switches product. And okay guys, that's it for this video. Hope you stay tuned. Maybe I do some other things as well while waiting for the boss to come and stuff. Maybe do some other projects as well. Thanks guys for watching. See you. Bye.